What makes Giannis so good? Feels like a good time to revive this series after his 45, 13, and 6 last night against Philly. Let's take an in-depth look at that game and make sure you're following on Twitter at ScoutWithBryan. How exactly does Giannis go for 45? First of all, let's look at his rhythm. Of course, it helps when you make 16 free throws. His free throw percentage has steadily basically risen almost every month throughout the season. Shooting the ball great from the line, about 73%, has been a high 70s free throw shooter most of his career. Really put a lot of work on that end. But where it's scariest to watch now is how well he's shooting the ball from three also. He's shooting 29% from this top of the key three. Not outstanding by any means, but more than enough to make it a respectable shot for him. Here the Bucks run this trademark pick and roll with the small setting for him. But you see Embiid is not even worried about Giannis out there, just so worried about getting under the screen. The Giannis has time just to tee up his jumper. One thing you really observe when you watch Giannis closely, a lot of right-handers prefer dribbling with their left hand into the shot. Giannis is no exception. He really likes to take this left hand kind of rhythm dribble right here, right into that pull-up from three. And he's really shooting the ball well from that top. You see, whenever he can put it down with his left hand, he feels really good about his rhythm going into his shot. If it's not open, he does a great job keeping the ball moving because he knows he can always come back to that shot late in the shot clock. This one was most impressive to me. Here, he didn't even need his rhythm dribble just to come off that little pin right to the top and still knock it down. This one kind of in between a post-up and a shot, but you see again kind of that lefty hesitation dribble he loves to do. Has a little bit of space on the face-up. Loves to hezzy right into the pull-up. You see, even late fourth quarter, down 7, big moments, having the comfort level now to pull up this shot. You see, again, left-hand rhythm dribble. Look at it a little bit. Shot form looks really good, really improved. Then transition after that. Just working hard, beating his man down the floor. Simple, fundamental game, right? We watch Giannis, like we said, he loves to play from this top of the key spot. And from there, it's mostly fundamental. He's going to size up his man. His man's obviously usually giving him like a 7 to 10 foot gap, pretty far off. So he loves these kind of hesitation dribbles. And right here, he reads. Simmons pretty much just doesn't react. So Giannis is able to go left to right, crossover, attack his body. Simmons doesn't get in front quick enough. Gets the foul call. This one just outworking his guy, sprinting in transition every time. You watch him all game long. He is nonstop motor, nonstop movement. Look at him fly down the court. Yeah, he's the Greek freak. Yeah, he's got freak athleticism, freak talent. But on top of that, he just plays hard. Look at him tip the ball out on this rebound. Go in and get it. Little controlled tap. Then sprint behind in transition. Beat Embiid down the floor again. More free throws. Just outworking his opponent. Not the best angle on this one, but here goes back to a spin move he loved really early in his career. Still uses it a lot from time to time. Another great solution for him. Gets the N1 here, finishing through the contact. This time he's going to go get the rebound himself. And then the ability to shoot, pass, dribble. Has always had pass and dribble. Really added the shot, obviously, as of late. This one, I think he was looking for a foul call on. But either way, the ability to take the bump, still finish strong off the glass. This one, again, late fourth quarter. Philly just wore down mentally. Yes, Embiid did a lot physically and had to carry a huge load for his team, but this is just inexcusable mentally to lose focus like this. You see two guys are going to run to the ball or towards Ilyasova. Nobody's guarding Giannis. You see Mike Scott right here trying to get Embiid back onto Giannis, who's his man. No recognition as they hit Giannis when he gets ahead of steam, running start in transition. Giannis recognizes that, catches the ball on the run. Nobody's stopping him then. You see again, Embiid, like I said, just kind of ran out of gas in this game, threw up a lot of these tough shots late. And then look at him lackadaisical running back. And Giannis, like I said, he can handle the ball. So it's not behind the back for shake and for flair. It's just to get by his man like he does right here. This doesn't look the prettiest, but he draws the defense in, kicks it out to Lopez, who hits a huge three right here. You see him getting out and running again. As Embiid once again is late getting back in the picture. They're even right now. Giannis is going to get up ahead. Mike Scott's too small really to guard him. Giannis knows that. When he doesn't see a wall of bodies back in transition, he only sees Mike Scott here. He doesn't see Embiid and other guys in the gaps. Giannis knows he's attacking. So right here, right to left crossover, puts his head down, gets the bump again, made 16 free throws in this game. Huge part of his scoring. Huge, basically the winning play right here to put them over the top. Giannis gets the rebound here. A lot of other bigs, guys that aren't super skilled, would just kind of walk it up, look for a point guard. Giannis instead, though, great recognition to see George Hill leak out right here after contesting the Redick shot. So Giannis has his head up in transition the whole time, pushes it right at Simmons, and once he gets him up in the air, he knows nobody's back there to stop Hill with the layup. Again, just fundamental basketball, 3-on-2, all the drills you do every day in school. This is what Giannis, from a young age, handling the ball, being a ball handler overseas, just developed his feel for the game to make these kind of passes in transition, to handle the ball. Phenomenal skill level. Post up, obviously, too. This game's gotten a lot more fundamental down there. Like I've said with Zion, you can't really just play bully ball every time in the NBA. You have to have a skill component, have to be able to go over either shoulder. You see Giannis again, his man so far off, doesn't settle for the shot every time, still gets downhill. Right here, he's going to go to that right shoulder. Lefty hook. You see him holding Simmons off. Crab dribbling in. Gets the hockey assist on this one. Unselfish basketball, not worried about his numbers. This one you can tell, just watching guys like Kobe, watching Melo, Paul Pierce. This is a big move he takes from guys like them. The ability to just face up at the top of the key. Great footwork. Little shimmy shake. He's gotten great with those kind of quick turn shimmy fadeaways. Big time solution for him. Here we go back to the traditional left shoulder, probably what he's most comfortable doing. Because again, he's able to get Embiid backpedaling and then come back to that lefty hook, left shoulder hook. You see, he has that shot almost all the time, but willing to keep the ball moving, willing to keep attacking, doesn't settle. You see again, this is not, yes, he's the Greek freak. Yes, he's got the huge wingspan, the hands, all the athleticism, all these things, but this is working on your game. This is going hard with the right hand dribble, taking the bump, spinning back over your right shoulder, hitting that fade away. These are tough shots he's worked tremendously hard on. You see him again keep the ball moving, can be used as a roll man too. And then this is where Embiid, as good a post player as he is, not a great passer like Giannis is. Giannis does a great job, always seeing the floor, seeing Smith turn the back of his head right here, so George Hill recognizes and cuts. Giannis is going to lead him right to the hoop. Now we got a little bit of bully ball. This one in transition, just able to wear Simmons down physically, take the bump, keep grabbing in. Tries to go for the dunk there. Very next play, they're going to run a turnout post up for him. This time he's really able to go full bully ball. Uses strength, protect the ball well. Finally, defense. Huge component of his game too. Also having the mindset. He even threw up a couple of air balls offensively, but still you see him get back in transition every time, get back in the play. Watch him here. Recognize that Embiid has a deep seal against Brook. So Giannis is going to go block that, keep it in play, and get the rebound. This one, he's not even guarding one of the guys in the pick and roll action. He's guarding Simmons again up at top. Sees Embiid come off the Redick pick and roll for the little trick play that Philly likes to run. Look at this block. Meets the ball basically at the top. Perfectly legal. Phenomenal block. Once again, you see him here. Now he's guarding even a better shooter, Tobias up at top, but Embiid isn't great off the dribble at seeing help come, doesn't always recognize. Giannis takes advantage of that. Huge block laid up too. And then, yes, this is him on offense, but just wanted you to take a look on this play. Like we said, Giannis can be used as the roll man. So here, Philly's playing this 2-for-2 concept. So Giannis sets the pick and roll, and you see Embiid is so worried about Giannis for the lob that he just keeps backing up. And to be honest, that's Philly's defense. They want Redick just contesting the shot from behind and Embiid to keep backing up. But George Hill does a great job getting this floater off the glass here. Keep this in mind because very next play, we're going to see now Giannis being in Redick's spot. Obviously, he's a better defender, but look how good he is. They're playing the same defense. Milwaukee is right here. Lopez backing all the way up. And Giannis is guarding the pick-and-roll ball handler. He's able to navigate over the screen, come from behind, get a hand up really in the face, great contest, and then finish it with the rebound. That's just not quitting on the play. That's the advantage he has. What makes Giannis so good? Hope you learned a little bit about his game. Please make sure you thumb up. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow on Twitter if you're not already at ScoutWithBryan. You'll see on my YouTube playlist a Bucks Fave 5 video to walk through their 5 favorite plays. What makes Giannis so good? Appreciate you watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks.